Jan who never shows up. I don't know what's up with that. I like to clear something up about that. It's not personal. We all get along great, but she typically does not like to talk about the Brady Bunch. So this is not something that she's comfortable in, a comfortable environment for her. But I'm sure she'd love being here. So Jan's not here, and Bobby, Michael Luganland. So let me start with Maureen. Maureen is, of course, like all of us that lived through the 70s, all grown up. She's been married for 23 years, and happily. She has, and is still married, and she has a now grown-up daughter, whose name is Natalie. And doesn't Natalie look exactly like Marsha used to look?
And now she has a perfect nose as well.
Yes, it's all back together. She's holding up her glasses and everything. And why don't you tell us about Michael?
Michael Luganland has been married for 25 years, or maybe even longer, same woman. His lovely wife Kelly is in the picture, and those are their two sons, Scotty and Joey, who are actually grown adults now. And they're both musicians. And Mike has his own business called Just Add Water, and he does custom architectural concrete, like countertops and bathtubs. He's an artisan. And he does really beautiful work. So I suggest you go to his website and take a look. I'm plugging his.
He has very large. This is colored concrete countertops. He's got a very heavy shipping bill. And there he is. Okay, and did you really date Jan? I mean, like in the biblical sense.
Did you date Maureen and Florence?
All right, never mind.
Eve, let's talk about Eve.
Let's just go ahead. On three. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Oh man, I gave it away.
Yes.
Tell me.
Eve Plum has been an artist for a number of years and has just recently re-energized her acting career by moving to New York. And this particular photograph here, the work of art behind her, is hers. In fact, you see her what do you call that? Her
paints.
Her paints.
Yes.
Still. What do you call the group of stills? So, it doesn't matter. It's her workshop. In any case, Eve is doing quite well. She'll have been married 18 years this August. To Kent. She has no children, but she's doing quite well and really energized and living in New York. We just recently saw her 2 months ago. We all had dinner together and she's doing remarkably well. And you'll see her again on television. She's doing guest stars on shows like
Army Wives.
Army Wives. Nice. So she's doing well.
So as our own families have expanded, Susan has one son, and
he's 16.
16. I'm sorry.
He has a mobile.
Jan has no children. Maureen has one daughter. Michael has 2 sons. No children.
No children.
And I have a 10-year-old son and a 1-year-old daughter. And just hope that she doesn't grow up calling me grandpa, okay? So the good news for me, and I kid my friends about this, the good news for me about little Samantha Rose, I said, hey guys, by the time she's old enough to date, I'll be so old I won't care. Which of course is not true. However, I'd like to share another story with you about my son and watching the Brady Bunch. He didn't watch the Brady Bunch as a young man, 3, 4, 5 years old, but he did notice that when we would go out in public, like walking around on the Strand or at a pier along the beach or in a park or something, that people oftentimes would stop me and ask me to sign something or perhaps take a picture or like that. And it concerned him, so he looked up at me one day and said, Dad, why do people always stop you and ask you to do stuff and take your attention away from me? He has no filter. And I said, well, son, your dad is on a television show that many people watch, and so they wanted to say hello, and they're like friends, and I'm trying to be considerate and polite with them. Well, he still didn't get it. He says, a what? A Brady who? And none of it made any sense. I said, I'll tell you what, I'll write you a song, and in 2.5 minutes I can explain the entire Greg Brady experience to him. To which he says, oh no, you're going to write a song, all you do is listen to old stuff like Eagles and Elton John and exactly, and Carole King, and so I said, all right, I'll tell you what, Brandon, I'll write this song, and I'll write it in a style that I think even you can relate to. And here it is. And behind me is Brandon and Samantha. May I have your attention, please? I repeat, may I have your attention, please? For the real Greg Brady, please stand up. That's me. Greg Brady, Greg Williams. Greg Brady, uh-oh. We're gonna have a problem here. Greg Pops. Orange Cheeto was a pervert, was a real hater. Glad you hear it. The story is a story of a guy named me. Greg Brady, Mary Williams, don't you know we were the real '70s show? And oh, well, it's over. Make great people, you see. You know what I mean. It's a return of Johnny Bravo. Wait, no, wait, he didn't just say what I think he did. And Mike Brady said, wait a second, my friend, Jimmy, he's not dead. No, Cindy had a list. Greg Brady, I'm tired of him looking at walking around wearing his tiki guy surfing. You're wiping out, yeah? But he's so cute, though. He was cool for a while, being a teenage star, but now that Brady name can only go so far. It's nothing new, but I'm Greg Brady too. Football that's a bunch of doors, 6 Dakotas, and it goes out. Greg Brady is on the real Brady. All the other Greg Brady is just an imitation. You ain't Greg Brady. Please stand up. Please stand up. I'm Greg Brady, and ladies, stop your imitation. Yes, I'm the real Greg Brady. I grew up. Please stand up. It was so much fun. We could show for you. They were having a two, telling you could date me. It was all TV. It was the real just right. I never could have said I was really out of my man. My mom was making me. It was groovy before I out of sight, but any night to light up. See someone to be right of me. But just be sure you know there ain't no trip without me. Mary with Johnny Rock. The Casanova of Clinton Avenue. I got AKAs and more than just a few. I dig him and them. Hard bars too. You know, I gotta get out of this time warp. I don't know how I got caught in this box in the upper right-hand corner. I was a teen idol before the Backstreet Boys were born. As a fact, I was a boy band by myself. I'd love to stay, I gotta go. As something suddenly came up.